Is this the most unkillable diesel engine of all time? You possibly don't know it, but I'm sure you've been around International's DT466 in the past. Often labeled as unkillable, the famous line of diesel power plants was produced for 45 years and equipped no less than 2 million vehicles. Released in 1971, the medium-duty DT466 was discontinued in 2016 and could be found in pretty much everything from box trucks to school buses to farm tractors to heavy construction equipment. Referred to as a million-mile engine, the 466 was offered with power ratings ranging from 195 to 300 horsepower and embarked the wet sleeve technology, which revolutionized the medium-duty engine market when it debuted. Navistar product for 3 decades, the DT466 is without a doubt the king of reliability and longevity, as the power plant became a favorite in tractor pulling competitions. This is definitely what we call a pure staple. These are 4 POS tractors, would you agree? Released in 1961 and produced for 3 years, the Ford 6000 tractor was supposed to be a revolution, but the machine was quickly recalled by Ford due to a number of problems, including constant select-to-speed transmission issues. 4 years before the 6000, the Farmall 560 was also recalled because of problems due to the final drive not being strong enough to handle the power of the engine. A massive replacement program would fix it all, thankfully. If you think about weak hydraulics and underpowered engine, you instantly think about John Deere's 2010 model released in 1960 and produced for 5 years. The tractor was later upgraded to the 46 horsepower 2020. Did IH poorly executed the 2+2 concept? Released in 1978 with models such as the 3588, the design faced severe front axle issues, but it is now kindly remembered and labeled as just misunderstood. Could this be the best Walker combine ever designed? A couple days ago, John Deere unveiled the new T6800 Walker combine, described as a game changer in harvesting technology, providing farmers the tools they need to enhance productivity and efficiency in the field. Featuring the latest precision technology, the new 392 horsepower machine offers, at least on paper, a faster unloading rate, improved efficiency, and a larger and much quieter cab. But let's go through more technical details. Performing better than previous models, the John Deere T6800's grain tank is nearly a quarter larger and is able to unload 20% faster. The unloading speed at peak performance reaches up to 150 liters per second or 10 tons of grain in 90 seconds. The feeder house, which has been designed to the same width as the rest of the crop channel, greatly eliminates flow restrictions throughout the machine. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. This tractor generates 5,000 foot-pounds of torque. Do you know what that means? In 1905, Case released the 150, also known as the road locomotive. Designed beefy, the machine was the most powerful steam tractor at the time. Only 9 units were ever produced until one man decided to build his own. Fascinated by the Case 150 from a very young age, Corey Anderson couldn't live with the idea that all 150s ever produced were long gone. So in 2017, the talented guy and many volunteers turned a dream into a reality. After 15,000 hours of hard work, the 35-ton, 150-horsepower steam tractor was shown off during the legendary engine pull in Rolag, Minnesota, back in 2019. But Corey's stunning replica was about to break another record. In September 2022, the Case 150 set a new world record after plowing with 50 bottom plows in Andover, South Dakota. The amazing tractor generates an astonishing 5,000 foot-pounds of torque. Is this the best series of industrial engines ever? You tell me. Caterpillar's 3500 series of engines first rolled off the assembly line of the Lafayette, Indiana factory back in 1981. More than 4 decades later, the series is made of some of the most successful industrial engines on the market. Entirely designed and manufactured by Caterpillar, the 3500 series offers a wide range of models, including the 8-cylinder 3508 engine or the almighty 20-cylinder 3520 unit. Powering about 200,000 installations around the globe, including hospitals, data centers, mining machines, or oil platforms, the Caterpillar 3500 series of engines generates, all added up, more than 250 million horsepower. In 2016, CAT released the 3500E, offering up to 20% greater power density and 10% improved fuel efficiency while maintaining compatibility with previous versions for ease of rebuilds and replacements. Would you say these were the best Axial-Flow combines ever made? In 1977, International Harvester launched the 14 series of Axial-Flow combines in North America after spending 20 years developing the concept. Highly acclaimed right off the bat, the series set a new standard in the industry. First consisting of 2 models, the 14 lineup was released in Europe in 1979 after intensive field testings to perfect the machine's performance in higher moisture, heavier strawed European conditions. The most famous combine out of the whole series was the 1460, a mid-sized offering greatly awarded for its advanced technology at the time, and now seen as a key model in the transition to modern combine harvesters. In 1985, the 14 series left place to the 16 series after IH and Case merged, but 5 decades after its market introduction, the Axial-Flow concept is still going strong and still making significant impact on agriculture. Guess how long you can run this electric excavator until it dies on you? Introduced in 2019, the Volvo ECR25 is a mini-excavator that was designed to be a game changer in the industry. Making headlines when it came out, the electric machine was designed to reduce operating costs by 40%. Suitable for projects requiring work in noise-sensitive environments or areas with strict emissions regulations, the Volvo ECR25 will obviously need to be charged to keep running. But how long can you run it until it dies on you? Powered by a 48-volt lithium-ion battery pack, the $125,000 machine was marketed with an autonomy of 8 hours in typical applications, but reality shows a battery life closer to 5 hours in typical applications and less than 4 hours in tougher situations. It takes about 50 minutes to charge the ECR25 to 80%, which, as an owner or an operator, can easily be seen as 6 hours of downtime per week or 12 days per year. Do you know the price of these giant Tonka trucks? Let's dive in. Between 11 and 12 million US dollars is what it costs to manufacture, ship from Colmar, France, and assemble on site the Liebherr 9800, also known as one of the largest hydraulic excavators currently available on the market. The John Deere 9 RX 830 was released a few months ago and made headlines all around the world. But to acquire JD's beast loaded with the latest technologies, it will cost you between $900,000 and $1.1 million bucks. Hefty. That is possibly the most luxurious semi-truck money can buy. The famous Mercedes-Benz Actros comes with a price up to $375,000 for a higher-end unit, pretty much the same as a Freightliner Inspiration. We now call it the Komatsu WE2350, but it used to be the Letourneau L2350. Known as the largest wheel loader in the world, usually selling between 5 and 6 million US dollars, making it the most expensive loader ever.